True. The fastest.
According to Nas.
Well, they did win TI, so
yeah,
he's got a ring for a reason. And to me, this is a game where he can lead his team to victory.
On the other side, we do have Gaimin Gladiators with a bunch of stuff that is, I mean, you were talking about their play style being in their blood. Seleri, he's going to be playing Chen. They've got an ace Lycan that they're going to be playing with. I mean, this is through and through. I mean, I feel like even DyrachYO is a really good PA player. So through and through, I feel like this is very much Gaimin Gladiators. Like, this is... if I saw this lineup, I would take a bet that Gaimin Gladiators were the one behind it.
It's definitely a very interesting lineup. They got a lot of ball and push with this Lycan Chen PA, and then at the same time, some nice catch and pick off between the Bane and the Void Spirit.
Is he dead? No.
Nah, he's chilling. But this is a lot of damage, and this is a tough lane because you can go the Quills aggressive early with the Chakra behind you. This is a very tough matchup for a lot of summons offlaners. Lycan's up there with him. Yeah. Beast, I think, is the other one where Matumba sees that. He's just instantly asking for that bristle. Honestly, this does not look like a fun Chen game to me. I'm going to say that right off the bat. There's so much AoE wave clear, like anti-summon tech on Liquid's side.
Yeah, Stroke of Fate and Illuminate just from the supports. Yeah. You're going up against a Bristle
who can rush Vanguard and just front line.
Yeah, Pango if he gets any damage through his swashbuckle. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go that route, but
most of what I've been seeing out of this Chen is again people going like medallion Vlads type items, right? Because he's this early Vlad's buyer from the support role, which a lot of these teams are prioritizing Vlad's drums super highly this tournament since it got buffed. But Lycan is, and basically, he's an automatic HOD Vlad's buyer. So I'm also curious what Seleri wants to go in this game and how he's gonna try and have impact on his Chen, because right now he's not doing a whole lot.
Okay,
and I'm not sure the mid game is gonna be that much better for him.
All right, so you sound pretty pessimistic for Gaimin Gladiators. The panel all went for Team Liquid. So how does Gaimin Gladiators make this lineup work?
To me, it's if Boom can get off to a good start and be aggressive and make some space, that's amazing.
Okay.
I think there's not an insane window for that to happen, but it's possible. The other chances they just play lanes really well, get into that mid game and get DyrachYO to a point where he can man up, go in the fight with the buffs behind him, and he can clean up some of these heroes insanely fast, incredibly with the break later. This is a great break game, and
good kill to get it, but the one charges were just enough, and now DyrachYO is the one in trouble. As long as the stroke lands, DyrachYO is trying to juke it, but Boxi, pump fake, finally lets it go. It fires true and gets first blood.
This is not the core you want to be having to go down in the laning phase if you're Gaimin Gladiators.
No.
It's just strong lanes from Liquid. Like both these side lanes are just so much damage to deal with. Side gets another double shield crash here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big saving grace for him in this constant harassment battle. Especially the wand charges that he's getting. I always feel like that's one of the things, like the more you threaten denies and force the PA to feel like she has to use dagger to CS, like it's such a big win for you in the lane. Nice pick up though by tOfu, does manage to at least eventually get the kill onto Boxi, but damn, DyrachYO's already really low.
He's just getting harassed down, 2 points in shield crash. Spell's pretty efficient in terms of trading on the dual lanes, so I put it to good use. That said, you know, Gaimin Gladiators, I think the very early waves are rough for them, but as these lanes progress, some things that start to go better. That said, Ace is going to die TP now.
Oh, he was hanging out?
Yep.
Oh, no.
And it was as Seleri was coming back with this ice armor, so the power of Bristol versus these matches, this is not a lane that really gets better for the Lycan over time. I think the Void Spirit one can do okay, and you know, PA is a hero that just really wants her levels, but the rate this is going, might not get to that point.
Yeah. Well, that means all eyes on this man right here. Boom is going to have to do a lot to be able to save this disaster of side lanes for Gaimin Gladiators, and we're going to see him pick up that level 6. We'll see how successful he is with it. Void Spirit, not really a hero that I connect with Boom so much. In fact, It's far from one of his most played heroes, and he actually just has a straight 50% win rate with it. So, tOfu, sleep, nice nightmare to be able to dodge the ink swell damage that was going to be landing on him otherwise.
That's good space.
And Stroke actually does connect, and Boxi gets the kill. Was that a level 2 Stroke of Fate?
That is.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was way more damage than I expected.
Honestly, though, some free wave starts PA, and a lot of man out from that duel lane. It's not the worst trade.
Yeah.
Bigger question is Matumba. He's shoving this in again.
I mean, you may have the frost armor, but Matumbaman is keeping your armor
ogre
nice
stun.
and low. What? He got ogre stun.
Don't see that every day.
I mean, he probably didn't
They're
even
keeping
see
in
coming.
Boom here.
Oh, this is a really big kill. Boom rotates in, sees the opportunity on a massively overextended Matumbaman. Why? Because he got ogre bruiser stunned.
Radiant's middle tower is
What a
under
beast.
attack.
I was talking about how Seleri's going to have impact.
Yeah.
That was probably the best use of that creep I think I've ever seen.
Why did he tip Micke out of all of that?
I mean, sometimes you just gotta throw it to someone random, right? Because then it's like psychological edge of why are they taking this guy?
You know, like, oh, Micke, you should have been there.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he couldn't have, but you know, it's one of those tools you can use. It's pretty nice, right? Just tip the guy who's never at the fight.
Yeah.
Those are the high IQ tips.
I always like that tip for sure. Tipping the carry that you know is AFK just farming the entire time while they're losing team fights.
That kill was pretty big though, because Ace got a bunch of XP and solo XP into the tower. Same for this Chen. Like, these are two heroes that really need the levels. One thing I was going to mention about this Lycan, this is a hero it's coming back a little bit to pubs. We're going to see
he needs to be able to jump away. Nice, very smart jump over to the range creep to dodge the ink swell right as it was about to explode. tOfu was too far away to give him an escape otherwise.
Gladiators are pretty strong here.
Yeah, they're going to rotate the Void Spirit in. This might just be a double kill opportunity, but Zai does manage to get the swashbuckle out. Boom is still going to be able to connect with the nice astral step jump forward.
Dagger soon.
Dagger in a second to be able to slow him down. Shield crash on 2, but he's already so low. Boom wants this one really badly. He's got a dissimulate coming up. He's going to have to land it on the dagger slow. Allows him to land the dissimulate, and a double kill indeed for Boom. He is doing exactly what we said he needed to do when it came to bumping up these side lanes. Beautiful performance so far.
The downside is this Visage just takes your tower. And this hero has gotten a lot of buffs in terms of how much damage he can output to these objectives early.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Ogre Bruiser. Boom!
I mean, that thing is a decent spell if you land it. I'm sure Matumba's like, what the heck was that, dude? Who plays for this, you know?
Seriously. Oh, Jesus. We watch an instant replay of Ace being dope. Now we're going to watch Ace get dope again. And again, he goes for the TP out and dies anyway. Oh, goodness. Ace is having a rough day.
I feel like if there's one carry player I don't want to play a summons offlaner into, it's Matumba.
Yeah.
And probably on Bristleback. With a coddle behind. That sounds like a rough one.
That really is rough.
And I mean, this is two early tier 1s down. And it's the like awkward tier 1s too, because now we're talking about this triangle getting invaded by this very fast liquid lineup. You have no tier 1s to protect it.
Yeah.
And this is a PA lineup. PA needs these ancients after this battle fury to really accelerate how she wants to. So this is pretty big early losses for Gladiators. And the road to recovery is not going to be crazy fast here.
That means Boom is more like, you know, he did a good job. He did some nice heavy lifting, but now he's going to have to go for set number 2 because he does have an arcane rune, so he's got the tools to be able to make a big play, perhaps.
I think it's turning bottom around. I think DyrachYO actually has to stay in this bottom lane.
Okay.
And they have to look to counterplay, turn it around. It's not the easiest because this Pangolier role is so powerful, but I feel like if he leaves and they lose their third tier 1 here, there's just not going to be that much elsewhere to go. Like, this Bristol is not really touchable until you have grip. And Gladiators, they kind of have the read. They're lingering down here with this Lycan. I think this is the correct play. It's just a matter of can they convert on it.
Micke is sitting behind Zai, so they're actually going to see Ace make this rotation, so both teams are kind of aware.
They're bringing the Void Spirit.
They're going to go for it, but Micke is super fast. And Yeah, Zai, I mean, they're underneath tower, so nothing's really going to come of that. So pretty fast reaction. Good use of Grave Chill there from Micke on the neutral creep.
And now DyrachYO, he leaves because that was your Void Spirit TP and your Lycan ult, so the turnaround potential was kind of used there, and now he can't just stay down there alone. This could potentially open it up for Zai to shove it in and take out this last tier 1. At the same time, while all of that's happening, this Matumbaman Bristle, he is getting fat, hitting his timings. This is a hero that abuses stacks. Coddle's a great stacker. He's gonna have an amazing timing this game.
Oh yeah,
he's just rushing Axe.
Yeah, the Axe is super, like, it unlocks the carry potential of Bristleback, but even this game against the summons, right? The Chen, Lycan, it's just you're gonna get free viscous nasal goo on him all the time.
I mean, it also just makes it so you can permanently run around with the stacks.
Yeah.
So you farm a lot faster, you hit a lot harder, you always have it up going into the fight, and the stacks are larger.
Yes.
So the item's just amazing for the hero. It's honestly, there's almost no downsides to it anymore.
Yeah, I think you just basically can't carry Bristle without being able to have those high level stacks. Yep. Which is what the Axe gives you.
But it makes his hero a lot better of a carry than it used to be. Because now your right click is it's like you're a spin or something. You know, you're gonna stun people.
I mean, honestly, they've been buffing Warpath, I think, for the last like 5 years. The damage on that. And at some point in time, it eventually got to the point it was just like they also increased the number of stacks you can get. Then they gave him this Aghanim Scepter. It was just like all things that led to a carry Bristleback that we now somewhat regularly see. Boxi, is he actually going to survive? Jeez.
Dire's top tower.
They're still trying to finish up this tier 1 tower with the Chen push.
Seleri, he got a lot of this solo XP top because Ace went to the jungle, so he's decent level this game. Decent net worth as well. It will end up getting Boxi here.
Yeah, they eventually find him.
So little bit going their way.
Yeah, something small. Aghanim Scepter being rushed by Boom as well. DyrachYO not actually getting hit by the swashbuckle, only just that last hit because of a turnaround dagger that he did for CS. They've got some really nice minus armor combination with the physical damage, right? They got Pango, minus armor coming in from him. They've got the viscous nasal goo, and then Visage comes in and just throws a bunch of physical damage around with the with his birds.
Yeah, and he can even get the armor corruption level 15.
Oh yeah. Forgot that was
one of the newer talents, so a lot of synergy here for Liquid. This minor armor allows you not only to just kill the heroes with your early net worth, but can give them an early Roshan too.
Yeah.
And that's what they're thinking about, the early aggression. It's always on their mind. Already in the triangle 12 minutes.
And if they can stop Boom, it would be really good. They got the silence, but it's dying. Roll wrong direction, but they get really good drops. He still managed Astral Step 1-2. The roll is still after him, but he does run out. Boom, he's trying to get up to this high ground area, but it looks like Liquid are just not going to let this one go. Dissimulate's not up for another 3 seconds, and that is 3 far too late.
I mean, someone has to pay the iron price of this period. Yeah, there's not really two ways about it. The Gaimin Gladiators need to kind of just stall for some early item timings and try and take a fight around their Lycan ults.
Oh, okay. They do catch Zai here. It's gonna be a nice little pickup, and maybe with the rest of like that pickoff plus the ultimate being, never mind. I was gonna say maybe they could go for the tier 2, but big bad Matumbaman's here. They do use the Eagle Song Ripper to try and push the Chen away. That was cute, Seleri, but ultimately both you and your army are dead.
This is the strength of the Bristol Chen matchup too. Anytime Matumba wants to just run at this Chen and he gets on him, it's basically guaranteed his army goes down, he goes down. His entire game gets reset.
Yeah.
And that's the worst feeling is Chen. Because there's not going to be a lot of creeps for him to take when he comes up.
Yeah, I mean, PA's farming a bunch of them. You've got a Lycan who's taking a Helm of Dom creep as well. You've got limited map control because Liquid have taken all these outer towers. Yeah, this is a massive problem.
Yeah, his creeps actually did survive. So,
okay.
There's some upside there. I'm surprised they didn't chase him down a bit more, but I mean, honestly, it's pretty early in the game. And these creeps are not super high impact versus Liquid's lineup anyway.
Liquid maybe have bigger objectives on their minds, like the Roshan.
Yeah, that's a better creep to kill, you know? Don't waste your time with some troll that got nerfed anyway. It's garbage now.
Yeah, what's rally to an Aegis, you know?
Yeah, remember those days where rally was so imba and everybody took tier 1s with skeletons and then it was like 1 armor and no one does it anymore?
It is kind of weird how that's been, yeah.
I mean, there were some other changes like Enchantress and whatever, but
yeah.
It's funny how Dota works sometimes.
Well, they have a Bristleback who's 3,200 net worth ahead of the PA. He's got Vanguard, Aghanim Scepter, nigh unkillable, and now he's also got an Aegis. I don't know what Gaimin Gladiators do besides just split push and dodge fights as much as humanly possible.
That's about their only option. Dodge this Bristle and try and make him pay economically on the map. Seleri's, he's looking for wave cuts, backdooring the tier 1 mid. This is the nice cheeky stuff you can try and do.
Roll in through the side. See if they can chain stun tOfu here, not let any spells go off. Liquid catch him. They're going to be able to find Seleri here as well. Is hoping to be able to backdoor the tier 1 tower. He does get that. Okay, not bad. Show a lot of heroes. Pick up a tower. Maybe give your cores a little bit of space to farm. It's not the worst.
Not the worst, but that's a hand of God and his army for a tier 1.
No, DyrachYO doesn't have a jump. Creeps, they're not going to spawn for another 5 seconds. He's got nowhere to go to. Oh, no.
There's just no space on the map. The tier 1s died so early. This Bristle is immortal. He can always just run at this PA wherever Matumbaman wants to.
They gonna go high ground right now?
And why not? This guy hits for almost 400 and he's hasted. It's an absolute beast.
Okay, that though, I mean, the Bane's slowing him down a little bit.
Turns him into a normal strong hero instead of a crazy broken one.
Yeah, they still have the Visage familiars.
This is your tier 3 at 16.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower.
I mean, they're not even up that much net worth. That's the crazy part. Is Gaimin Gladiators are doing a good job of finding farm in the, around the map and making sure that like this doesn't totally spiral out of control. But there is this feeling of helplessness for them when it comes to fighting right now, and I don't know when that changes.
It's just a problem. Okay, you can eke out some of this net worth on the split push, but what is it doing for you, right? The net worth only equates to actual teamfight impact if DyrachYO can join and deal the physical damage that's needed to kill his Bristleback. Otherwise, he just goes in front and you have to smoke and find the backline, which is what Boom's looking to do. He has an axe. This is the best time to try and turn the game.
And the best heroes to be able to find, maybe Zyme would be a nice pickup, but Zyme, defensive blink, and gets off the Rolling Thunder. Boom, he tries to get away. They look at the Coddle, but they need to be able to get away from this Rolling Thunder. Meanwhile, Matumbaman's just, whoever he can catch is probably dead. The first is going to be the Bane support. Now it's going to be Seleri. tOfu and Seleri both gone, and Matumbaman ready to go for another round and hitting these buildings. Gaimin Gladiators. I mean, they're going to poke at Micke, but like, he's super tanky. That's not going to do anything. He got violence. He's in trouble. Astral step out. You know, like, you survive, but
your buildings aren't surviving.
No. Survive another day, survive for another lane of barracks.
Maybe for another series. They don't find an answer.
It's kind of looking that way.
I mean, this Aegis is just the problem. Like, maybe they could take a fight where they get some crazy good grip on this Bristle.
Yeah.
It's one of the best spells versus this hero, but not while he has that Aegis.
They don't have a reposition tool. Like, you know, like we talked about in the combination that Spirit likes to do, that Magnus skewer back with the Bane ready to go. And they don't have a break mechanic either.
I mean, they do have it on the PA now.
Oh, they do have the shard now.
He rushed it.
All right.
But
that's something big. I mean, it's percentage-based damage and a break.
At the same time, is the trouble you can't break the Bristle, or is the trouble you can't man-fight the Bristle?
Yeah.
I don't think Matumba's turning his back this game. He's just running and hitting you from the front.
That's true.
Dire are scanning.
Everybody on the run.
Seleri, you're in the wrong neighborhood.
He's running the wrong direction, straight into the arms of Matumbaman, who leaves the kill to Micke. Very nice of him.
I mean, this is just a game of run down the lanes one by one. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I don't see anything stopping this Bristleback.
Amazing what you found.
Micke tips him for his kindness and giving away, sharing some of the kills, sharing some of the loot. He's got an AC coming in for the Bristleback, so more, you know, physical like armor against the PA, minus armor. stacking up like crazy.
Radiant's bottom
And this
tower
early
has
AC is
fallen.
like one of the biggest power spike items for these push lineups.
Mickey.
Mickey.
Oh my God.
1v5ing.
They've got a goddamn Wraith Pact.
They do.
They've got a Wraith Pact to boots a bearing for Micke. So, like, you were running out of damage before, now you're fighting into a Wraith Pact as
Radiant's
well.
bottom tower is under
Oh,
attack.
And
God.
double force
Radiant's
staff.
bottom
Oh,
tower
God.
has fallen.
It's a rough one. We'll kill it maybe though. Oh, you didn't even get it.
How much gold is it?
I don't know. That's why I was looking. I don't think we've seen this item too much.
I'm gonna guess 50 gold.
Maybe it's some ridiculous number. You know, it's like 600 gold. Valve's like, yeah, no one wants to buy this? Okay.
$9 to $12, 8,000 net worth lead. It's not the biggest net worth lead. Again, like if Team Liquid, it is one of those lineups where, right, if they screw up once or twice, they could be in really big trouble because the PA is just gonna like climb back into the game very quickly. But right now, it's hard to see how they can win those fights.
There is some promise at the end of the tunnel in terms of exactly that. PA shredding people with the break and the help of the overload and Lycan buffs. Lycan's one of the better heroes at buffing a carry. See Boom trying to make some space bottom, but
Yeah, he's already used a
eventually
last
go down.
step. Stimulate is not going to be
Dire's
able to
top
get him
tower
away.
is under attack.
Oh yeah, that's a nice combo we didn't talk about. Ace well on the Visage
structures are
familiars.
yeah, they were using it earlier. And
They just smoke up to run into the base that much quicker.
damn straight, and they're dropping your voice line. I'm sure you're happy about that one.
Hey, Micke is like literally the only person in the world to has bought it, so thank you, Micke.
Well, he counts for a couple, you know.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
That's
under
another
attack.
set of racks.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
No contest.
Oh, the smoke up Acewell rolling thunder blade is going to be able to chain stun the PA to death, who is trying to invest into the DKB as quick as possible, so no buyback gold. Liquid are
Split
literally
push
just going
off, but-
straight for the throne.
Split push is not good if you're out of the game.
Yeah,
He wants to go to bed early tonight.
he really does. They're trying to close this out nice and quick. Do a little bit of fountain timing. Careful, Liquid.
All
Remember
right.
what happened last time. Dying to the fountain is die. They do have a jump in from Boom. Gets a decent amount of AoE damage out there. He's trying to focus. Oh, my God.